All right, Avalanche fans. The Colorado Avalanche opened up their round 2 series against the Minnesota Wild with a, wild 9-6 win last night. It was a crazy game. There was a lot to get into. Instead of just trying to break down a bunch of goals on their own, there was one matchup in particular that I was curious, that I was enjoying throughout the game, and I wanted to go back and look at, so I pulled some shifts. It's going to be primarily about Val Nichushkin today. I really liked the way that he was skating and hunting pucks and attacking on the forecheck. In particular, he goes one-on-one against Quinn Hughes a number of times in these clips, and some good, some bad. We're going to get into that, but I loved what Nichushkin did, and it is a big reason why his play last night was a big reason why the Avalanche were as dangerous as they were on their second line. So let's just jump right into this. We're going to get in. First shift here is in the first period. The Avalanche have a 2-0 lead, and we start off in the neutral zone. The Avalanche are going to dump the puck in, and we are going to watch right here. This is going to be Nichushkin right there with Quinn Hughes, and he just bodies him. Just gets and bodies him and takes the puck. I don't need to pause this. I don't need to circle any of this. You guys can see that all for yourself. It leads to a shot on goal. Okay? We're off to a great start. Second clip, that's just the first of their encounters on the night. The second clip, this is Val Nichushkin right here, so let's keep an eye on how he plays this. He's going to go through the neutral zone. Again, just disrupting all of their play. That puck gets dumped in, and the Avalanche are going to break this out. And this is Nichushkin up the wall right here. He is now in the middle of the ice, driving this lane. Devon Taves has jumped into this action. He's doing this, and that guy's going to go there. That guy. All right, let's play that. And so Nichushkin's going to get this puck. He comes around. He curls around on the wall here. Taves, as he is wont to do, drives the middle lane and takes that defender away. We see Brock Nelson over here has presented himself as a trailer and a third option. This defender never closes this gap. That does not get closed. This turns into a great scoring chance for Brock Nelson. And because he's Brock Nelson and he scored like 3 goals in the last 3 months, it does not go particularly well. But that is, again, another example, Val Nichushkin creating. All right, on to this next one. This one is at the start of the second period. This is actually a pretty bad read by Nichushkin. You can see his head is already turning and looking this direction. He sees Quinn Hughes out here at the point, and he's going, I'm afraid of that guy. But you're going to see right here, this is a scoring chance that he allows to happen. Not great. Don't love that read, but they break this out immediately. From here, you had Brock Faber ran up into here and pinched to try and hit him. That did not go great. I mean, it takes him out of this position, and it gives the Avalanche this 2-on-1 up the ice. This is a great job by Nick Blankenburg to read this play and jump into it. Hughes is back here alone. As we're going to see, this is a great play from Val Nichushkin across the ice. Puts it right on the stick of Nick Blankenburg, who then finishes. And that was a lot of fun, and that's a great celly. All right. Into the third period, I want to look at a couple more instances here of Val Nichushkin versus Quinn Hughes. We are going to see that right here. This is Quinn Hughes. He has the puck. This is Val Nichushkin. Just keep an eye on those two guys. Do that. And you're going to see Quinn Hughes does a great job of trying to shake him. This shakes most defenders in the NHL. Most forwards are not going to be able to keep up with this. Hughes is going to get the angle on him because Nichushkin goes for the steal right there, and so Hughes is going to get that inside position. But what you are going to see, now Quinn Hughes is more of a playmaker than he is a shooter naturally. I know he scored a goal last night. He's great. He does a lot of things really well. Please don't blow me up for that. But look at how Nichushkin gets inside right here. He is all over Quinn Hughes when he shoots this puck. Does not allow him any space to try and make a play to any of the guys around him. It's a pretty tame shot on goal, and that turns into a puck going the other way. It's not like world-beating stuff here, but when you're talking about a guy that's as good as Quinn Hughes, it's every little inch counts, every little play counts, and the fact that he was able to prevent a more dangerous scoring chance was great. And then we just watched Sam Malinsky get bullied by Matt Boldy on what should have been an easy clear. Going forward, you just saw right there is Nichushkin. Quinn Hughes is just off screen. He's still just kind of hunting out there, just shadowing him. And you'll see these continue. They continue to just follow each other around. And you'll see Hughes, the master of movement inside the zone, gets himself open. Nichushkin already there. He's taken away some of these options. He's right on top of him. Turns into a turnover, and the Avs get out of the zone. It's really good defense by Nichushkin. Trying to stick with Quinn Hughes like that inside of the defensive zone is a nightmare. So for him to have been that successful is a great job by him. All right, on to this next one. Once again, I love the way that Nichushkin just sort of he comes hunting in here very slowly, almost ominously, like you could play the Jaws theme and get away with this here. And watch the work that he does. That's Quinn Hughes behind the net. All over him. Hughes has to eventually just say, all right, I'm done. That, again, that looks like just standard forechecking, but anytime you can force Quinn Hughes to get rid of the puck, especially in his own zone, give it to his D partner and Brock Faber, that's a win for you. That's a great job by Nichushkin. And as we see here, it didn't turn into anything. The Avalanche got that puck out of the zone. All right, once again, you got this puck coming up the ice right there. It's going that way. And this is Val Nichushkin hunting it down. This is not against Quinn Hughes. This is against Damon Hunt. And you just see, this is just great work. He keeps this puck into the zone right there. Makes a nice pass. And this is important here. The Avalanche love to make this play right here out to this defenseman. Val's not really doing I mean, he's just kind of hanging out right here. But this is important for the next clip that I'm going to show y'all, but this is just him. It's really on the forecheck that he made his play right over here. That was the goods. This turns into a shot on goal from Brent Burns, which good job getting it on net. All right. Once again, breaking out from the defensive zone and transitioning into offense. When Nichushkin is skating at this level, this is what makes him so difficult. You're going to see this is him right here. Once again, just causing mayhem with that reach. Quinn Hughes, all right, puck gets knocked back into the zone. Val Nichushkin goes and wins that puck. Now, Faber comes in and helps him, and ultimately he ends up winning this battle. But when it was one-on-one with Nichushkin and Hughes, he got to that puck, and he was able to get there and actually make the play. Now, Faber comes in and snuffs that out. But once again, if you can outplay Quinn Hughes in a situation, you've done a good job. It's the little things here. All right. We're breaking out once again, and this is Nichushkin flying through the neutral zone. This is Nelson, and this is, once again, the Avalanche playing with speed through the neutral zone. It's a big, big, big difference from what they were able to do against the Kings. The Kings had all of their guys stacked in this little box right here. The Wild, as you can see, do not. There's a lot of room for Nichushkin to move through this zone pretty freely. They are already chasing, and he's flying through here. This is a nice play. He just misses this, okay? So he's just going to miss this. Gabe Landeskog is going to come up the wall, and he's going to get this puck. And watch, Nichushkin's going to use this speed. He's going to come all the way around, and he's going to present himself as an option for Landy. Right there. Okay. From here, you've got Nichushkin. Remember what I was talking about, how the Avalanche love this play so much? They've got two guys right here. This player is understanding, okay, this is where this puck is likely to go. They also have this as an option. So he's got Hunt on his hip right here coming after him. And Nichushkin sells this. He just baits him into it. He waits, and then he just stops and turns. Guys who are that big are not supposed to be able to skate like that. This is the superpower of Val Nichushkin when he's playing at his best. And you'll see this turns into a really good scoring chance. This is a bit of a breakdown of what we saw from Val Nichushkin last night. My good friend over at the PDO cast, Dmitry Filipovich, tracked the game and sent me the numbers this morning. Val Nichushkin led the Avalanche in chances created, and a lot of it was the way he was hunting pucks, as we saw with him versus Hughes, and the way that he was playing through the neutral zone with speed. These are a couple of different examples, and that was today's Avalanche Film Room. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you like and subscribe, and comment below and tell me if there's anything that I should actually try to keep an eye on for the next game.